Hi, it's Kai and welcome back to my channel. Today we have another empties video because my empties basket is full and things are starting to overflow. So you know that's the time that I like to do my empties. These videos are usually pretty long, so go ahead and grab yourself a snack or something to drink. But I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I really like empties because it's like a last little cumulative what I thought about this product before it exits my I guess collection or exits my life, and whether I'm going to repurchase it and all of that stuff. And as always, we're going to start off with the laundry stuff because I love talking about laundry and household products. And if your clothes don't smell good and you don't smell good, then no amount of perfume or other beauty accoutrements, is that the words? I don't know, I might have just made that word up, but no amount of decoration is going to help that. So I did finish some Gain. This is the Gain Odor Defense in the Super Fresh Blast scent, which is just kind of one of those like clean, musky laundry detergent like scents. It's not necessarily anything special, but I do notice that Gain in particular, the scent lasts really nicely on clothes, especially if you mix it in with what are those called, the scent beads and such. So there's also matching scent beads to these. I usually don't use the matching Super Fresh Blast like specific scent beads, and then again, these super big tubs, I know that they can be more expensive and all of us were trying to pinch pennies where we can, but the big tubs do last such a long time. Like this lasted months. I mean, I'm not doing a whole bunch of laundry, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, I just feel like it lasts a really long time. I also finished some OxyClean. I love OxyClean. I always use this stuff, so I definitely will be repurchasing. I usually like to get the big tubs. I'm hoping my Aldi has the big tub in stock because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I also like getting it from like Target and stuff because they'll do, I actually think, well, Circle Week is almost over, but they were doing the promotion where if you buy, I think it's $50 worth of houseware and laundry and stuff like that, then you get a $10 coupon or $10 gift card. But they do those very regularly, so even though Circle Week by the time this goes up is probably over, you don't necessarily have to feel bad. They always end up bringing those types of deals back. I also finished laundry sanitizer, Lysol. This is the crisp linen scent, which is again just one of those very clean, crisp, fresh type of scents. I honestly think this is my favorite scent that these come in. I tried the sport version, and I used to use the sport version back when I lived with someone who needed the sport version very desperately. Like I rebought that one, but I don't think I like it as much as the original crisp linen scent, at least not for like my daily laundry and stuff. Also finished some Downy Unstoppables, the fresh scent. I've talked about these before, really enjoy them. They're great. This scent in particular is again just one of those fresh, clean scents. Honestly smells very similar to the way that this laundry detergent does, so they wore together or went together pretty nicely. And again, you guys have seen this in multiple empties and I continue to repurchase them, so obviously I really like them. My new favorite ones though are the Fusions 2-in-1 Twilight and Jasmine scented ones. This smells like it just has this really fresh, almost fruity, shampoo-y even type of scent to it. Like it reminds me of the way Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink, that fragrance, or pear. I always like that fragrance just for so many reasons. Like I have feelings about it. Let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. Why not? We're already going to be here for a while. But like pear, I know as a businessy person, as someone who has her background, her degree in accounting, that ink, it should be incorporated, and but everyone just calls it pear ink. But I feel crazy if I were to call it pear incorporated. But was that how it originally was supposed to be, and then social media just kind of took Pear Ink and kept going? I don't know. But anyway, it smells very similar to that fragrance, but like more fruity and less musky, if that makes sense. It's just really good. I love this scent. I have already repurchased it. I've only been able to find it at my, I want to say, Targets and Walmarts so far. I don't find it at Kroger or any of the other type of like grocery and laundry stores, like big box, you know, those types of stores. But I really like that one. It smells so good. And then this isn't laundry, this is just like houseware, homeware. But this Lysol with hydrogen peroxide bathroom cleaner, I got this because I was like, okay, maybe the hydrogen peroxide is like a little bit like safer, especially since I have my cats and like they often like to drink out of the, what is that called? Like the faucet in my bathroom, the tub faucet, you know, and you know, why not? But they really like that. One of them, in fact, is just going a little, she's having her moment right now, but I really thought that this would be like a, I guess, more natural alternative than having bleach. But this literally smells like vomit. It smells like stomach acid, and that is such, like, I have such a visceral reaction to using this that I would, and I usually do wear a mask when I'm cleaning my bathroom because of like OCD reasons anyway, but especially when I would use this, like I would flick on the little fan as I was using this because I just wanted to finish it and I felt bad about like potentially throwing it out. That's a part of the OCD as well, like the morality or feeling like you're a bad person for not liking things or not using things up all the way. Anyway, if you can hear that little ticking, it's because the pipes here are really bad in my apartment. That's why I'm trying to move, because I don't like hearing that little tick every time my upstairs or next door neighbor uses hot water. Anyway, I would flick on the fan like to vent out the air. I would wear a mask when I was putting this or using this in my bathroom, and even after I finished in the bathroom, I would be like lighting incense or something to kind of like clear out the scent of this. So I'm really happy that I finished this. I don't recommend it. Don't recommend it. It says cool spring breeze scent. I don't know if they have another scent, but this literally smelled like stomach acid vomit to me, and I definitely won't be repurchasing. Okie dokie, and into the beauty stuff. The first thing is kind of beauty, another one of those things where if you know, you know. Damiana leaf. Again, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. This is from Alkaline Electrics, which I got off of Amazon a while ago, and it came in a really big pack, and I had it for a while despite my separate and different uses of it. So yeah, definitely recommend Damiana leaf in your spiritual witchy practice, especially if you're like a love witch, you want to get some prosperity going or things like that. I definitely need to re-up on some Damiana. I also finished these flamingo wax strips. This is the face wax kit, and I absolutely love these, but they're always sold out at my local Target. Like, they are hardly ever in stock, and so I actually tried something different recently, the sugar dough sugaring set, and I actually did my brows and like my face last night. It works okay. I don't like it as much, and I don't feel like it is as user friendly as these. Like these, I feel like if you, and I have been shaping and waxing my eyebrows since I was in college, or like left for college. I used to get them done professionally at like the place that I had gone to when I was like living in my hometown, you know what I'm saying? And then when I got to college, I was just like, they don't have one of those chains up here, and I don't really trust anyone else to do my brows, so I'm gonna do them myself. So I'm not necessarily a novice to doing brows. While I do like things like this that are a little bit more convenient and like user friendly, I can use like hard wax and other waxes and do a generally good job. But again, that's seeming like more of a review on the sugar dough than this. I really like this. I feel like they're pretty foolproof. They definitely like actually rip up the hair pretty nicely. It comes with like the post wax cloths and the little like azulene oil and stuff like that, like the calming oil, or this one has a calming serum versus an oil, but it comes with everything that you need. I've repurchased this multiple times before. It's again one of my favorite little quick wax products, and like even though I'm trying to get used to the sugaring, I could see myself just when I see those in person or like in stock, just going and buying that instead. This Equate nail polish remover, it says it's for artificial and natural nails, and it's non-acetone, so it's supposed to be able to take off nail polish. I don't know if it's just that the Olive and June nail polishes that I've been using specifically, one of them is what I have on my nails. I talked about it in my last video about like nail stuff, so if you're interested in that, definitely go check that out. But I don't know if the Olive and June nail polishes are just really tough, or if this is just a really bad nail polish remover. But this like did not remove anything, not even really the top coat of the nail polish I was using. So I will absolutely not be repurchasing this. It was just not good. I finished another large bottle of the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleanser. I usually get one of these like during my cat is just, she's going crazy over there, but I usually get one of these during the Sephora VIB sale, which is coming up. But while I do like this, I really like this for just like cleaning off my brushes, especially spot cleaning in between like shadow colors and everything. But I also find that, you know, I can really mostly clean my brush, like foundation brushes or things that have really heavy creams. I might need to do a deeper wash every once in a while, but generally this will work on a lot of my brushes, especially again like eye brushes, smaller face brushes and things like that. Again, I usually just repurchase a big one and it lasts me about a year, you know, it just repurchase it during the VIB sale each year. But I also have seen that what is that brand, Eco recently came out with their brush cleanser that looks a lot like this, so I'm kind of interested in trying that. I might go to Ulta today because I have some skincare that I need to pick up. I might try that instead of this and just see how they compare. But I mean, this is an OG for a reason. I finished the EOS fragrance-free body lotion. They sent this to me along with a lot of their other lotions, but I have been a long time lover, purchaser, consumer of these lotions. Like, these are my babies. They have so many different scents, and I really love the fragrance-free one because it's just like, oh, I can put anything on top of it. These are nice and creamy and moisturizing without being like sticky or slick or oily or anything like that. They soak into the skin nicely. They still leave my skin nice and moisturized and looking moisturized. Again, I absolutely love these. They're coming out with more for the holidays, I saw, and I am super excited for those. Again, even just their other scents of them, I absolutely love. There is a scent for everyone, again, including a fragrance-free one if you need that. I also finished the Naturium the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter, which is again another product that I love. Scooped it out to the bone, was like trying to get every last bit of it. This one is definitely heavier, but I like it for when my skin is feeling a little drier especially, and I think even though I mainly use this during like this launch, and I mainly used it again during the spring and summertime and, you know, early fall, I think I'm going to really like this for winter time because it is a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier, and it's even thicker and heavier than the body lotion that they have, which I would say the body lotion from Naturium is like a step thicker than the EOS ones. So again, that kind of vibe to them, but this is really good if you have super dry skin like me. I especially like using this after I exfoliate because I can notice my skin, like after I exfoliated, that dry skin is like coming up, I guess, a little bit more, and this helps it not just look dry and scaly, you know what I'm saying? So again, definitely one that I will be repurchasing. One of my favorite deodorants is the Mega Babe with the green deo. I really like this one as well as the one that comes in pink packaging. This has chlorophyll, vitamin E, and safflower, and this just kind of has like a fresh, like lemony type of scent. So nothing too out there. I will say if you're like me and you have more like underarm hair, this is kind of like an almost cream, so it will kind of gunk up in your underarm hair a little bit, but again, I would rather there be physical, visible evidence of the fact that I am wearing deodorant than to smell like I'm not wearing deodorant. Even though this doesn't have aluminum in it, it definitely like lasts all day, and even as I'm not smelling like the scent of the deodorant, I just kind of smell like nothing. Like I don't start smelling like BO. So again, definitely give this one a try if aluminum-free deodorants can be a little hit or miss for you. This one I unfortunately did not love. It was like good. I could see myself repurchasing it, and I think it would actually potentially work better for me in the winter time when I am not sweating quite as much. But the Salt Air AHA serum deodorant, it has 5% AHA. I got the pink beach scent specifically, which kind of has this like coconut almond type of fragrance to it, and it's really pretty, but I just found this to not really work all day for me. Towards the end of the day, I could definitely start smelling myself and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm getting a little bit funky here. So again, I'm wondering if there's other scents because everyone raves about these. All my faves, even people who are sweaty like me, rave about this one. So I'm wondering if it's just this specific scent or if other scent would vibe with me better. So let me know what your favorite scent from Salt Air is. Maybe I will try another one. And if you've tried their like cream deodorant formula, I hear people talk about the serum all the time, but I don't really hear anyone say anything about the cream formula. So maybe I need to be the one to try the cream formula for the good of all of us here. You know what I'm saying? That is literally how I swindle myself into buying deodorant that I do not need right now. It Cosmetics sent me, this is I think relatively new, their Hello Sunshine Invisible Hydrating Serum Sunscreen, and I liked this. Again, it was a like not a love, and I don't know if I would purchase it for myself because again, I'm a sweaty person, and that includes every single part of my body. When I'm getting hot, like around my hairline is gonna start sweating. Part of the reason that having no hair is so liberating to me, especially living in a warmer place like Georgia, is because like I just have this free and I'm not getting extra heat just trapped into my head. And so as someone who sweats, this is not water resistant. So again, if you're going to be going to the pool or other things and you're going to be in the water, I should say, then this probably isn't going to be the best even for your face. For day to day, it was fine. I liked that it was more of like a moisturizer type of feel versus being super thick or greasy. It definitely sunk into the skin pretty nicely while still being moisturizing. But again, if I started sweating, you could definitely see like the the white outline of like where it was sweating off on me. So probably not the best for my life, but it's definitely something that I could see people enjoying. I've already repurchased the Lip Bar Total Meltdown Makeup Remover Balm. I love this stuff. It removes makeup really well without like making my contacts super blurry, which is a problem that I have with a lot of makeup removers. I just wish they made a larger tub of it, and it even comes with like a little spatula so that you don't have to dip your fingers in, and if you need more, like you're not getting your makeup riddled fingers on it. I really like that it has the little spatula there. Again, I just really wish that this came in an even bigger pot. And then lastly, onto the fragrance empties, because I didn't have any makeup empties, not even Project Pan empties, but I did finish a full size of, which is crazy because a full size fragrance is just like, you know, I do have a pretty large fragrance collection, definitely more than any one person needs. So to be able to finish a full size fragrance with all of the ones that I'm wearing and using and trying and all of that, it's crazy. But this one is just absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth. I love that little Polly Pocket. I want to see her on tour so bad. But me and my friends, we were actually all on the Ticketmaster, had the pre-sale codes because we got picked for pre-sale, and no, the tickets ran out for Atlanta. Like, how did we get like log in right on time and there's 17,000 people in front of us? Like, and then we tried other cities. It was just a mess. And I really wish I was getting Sabrina Carpenter tickets, like, but I love her. I love Sweet Tooth. This is definitely going to be a repurchase. I'm probably going to repurchase the Big Daddy size of it, because if I went through this, and I think I've only had this for a year, maybe even less than a year, so I went through it that quickly, and it's just this beautiful, like, sparkling, fluffy marshmallow fragrance with a hint of ginger there. It smells so good. I've also tried the Caramel Dream body spray, and I really like that one as well. So I want both of them in fuller sizes, but I definitely at some time will re-up on this, especially since it's such an affordable fragrance. I'm sure there will be like a holiday little set from Walmart or Walgreens or something that will have that. And I actually do still have like a little travel fragrance, because I originally bought this in a holiday set with a travel size and a full size. Anyway, that's a gorgeous fragrance. I've talked about it a lot on my TikTok if you've been over there. That's where I do a lot of my fragrance reviews, but I can definitely do more fragrance reviews over here if that is of interest. I did do like a breakdown of like my Jackie Aina fragrances and finery. Like, I kind of have been thinking of putting the overall, like, going through each fragrance from a brand that I have in long form videos. But if you guys also want just individualized perfume reviews for things, I can definitely do that too. The second full size that I finished, and I mostly finished it the way that the bottle is made, which is a little bit of a gripe for me, is that I can't get this little itty bit like out. I don't know if you can see how there's just the smallest little corner left, which I like being able to get like everything out. And I also can't take this off. Like, I'm sure I could take some pliers or something and remove it, but it's not that serious for me. This is Penrose Pillow Talk Poet, and it is a very like musky, clean, powdery, like it kind of smells like baby powder, and I'm pretty sure it has a baby powder note in it, but it's one of those types of scents. Think of like Dead Cool Milk, but like less warm and more powdery. So again, kind of in that realm of like ambery, musky type of fragrances. It is a really pretty fragrance, but I have other fragrances that are similar to it or other fragrances that I just like more, so I couldn't see myself, at least at this point, repurchasing this one specifically. One of the ones that's pretty similar that I actually would repurchase over that one is by Rosie Jane Rosie. Very similar in that it has like that powdery ambery musk type of base to it, but this one also has a floral nuance, so like a touch of florally rose in it. Not anything that's too like bouquet of roses, so you don't have to worry about that if rose isn't exactly your jam, but it's like just enough to add something different. So again, I think I would purchase this, or I know I would purchase a full size or even a travel size of this over repurchasing Pillow Talk Poet, even though I like them, they're similar, but I just like the nuance in Rosie a little bit better. A fragrance that I did not like at all is the Maker Naked. This one just came up way too peppery on my skin, and I thought it was supposed to be like, the way that the description is like warm, soft, being with your lover in the sheets, but like literally all I smell in this fragrance pretty much is pepper. So if your nose is very sensitive to like pink pepper, black pepper, those types of notes, then I think that this is probably going to be a little bit overwhelming for you. And I really wanted to like it because I think it's supposed to have either nectarine or apricot, and I feel like I can smell a hint of like the florals and tuberose, but again, that pepper in here is just really overwhelming to me. Lastly, our two travel sizes. This one is Nest Wild Poppy, which is a really pretty juicy raspberry floral kind of green fragrance. It is really fresh, clean, pretty, like it just smells like spring, but it smells very similar to what is that, the Burberry Her Eau de Toilette, like the EDT specifically. It shares a lot of similar notes with that, but that one has a little bit of the strawberry that is in the original Burberry Her. Like, it doesn't smell at all like Burberry Her or Burberry Her Elixir, but it just has that hint of strawberry there that I feel like makes it a little bit more like fruity and just juicier than this one. So I would probably, I still have a travel size of that actually, so I would finish that one before repurchasing either one because we're trying to do better. We're trying to do better. I feel like I would purchase the Her EDT over this fragrance, at least for a full size. And again, I feel like they're similar enough that I wouldn't need both of them in like my ideal non-cluttered fragrance collection. Last one is a favorite of mine. I really love this one. It's Tangerine Boy by Fleur, and it is just this really juicy tangerine on like a bed of woody, mossy, like some florals. Like, it's so pretty. If you smelled the Maker Libertine, and these don't smell exactly the same at all, I wouldn't even call them scent siblings. It's more like they're the same fragrance in different fonts kind of. But if you have tried the Maker Libertine and really like that like fresh woodiness that's in there, I think you would like Tangerine Boy. And it's one where, again, these two are different enough from one another that I could see myself repurchasing Tangerine Boy, at least another travel size. But I also finished this travel size in about a year or less than a year, so I could see like a full size being able to work into my collection and that getting good use out of it. But I probably will, just for, again, frugality and space saving sake, pick up just this again, the travel size. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I am out of breath, my throat is dry, and I need to go drink a Dr. Pepper, so that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I hope you again enjoyed this video and that you're staying safe and healthy wherever you are when you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.